Hi, I'm Adam.
And I'm Rachel.
And this is the Altitude Series rack.
The Altitude Series rack is a complete 6-post rack with 2x2-inch uprights and 1-inch holes for the attachments. The uprights have laser-cut numberings on every other hole, making it easy to align your J-cups and other attachments. And with a weight capacity of 700 pounds, it delivers more than enough strength for virtually 99.9% of lifters.
To start out, the only choices you have to make when buying your Altitude rack are the height you need and the color you want. For the color, you get to choose a rack upright color from our current offering, and we are also including the option for stainless steel front uprights, but more on that specific option in a moment. As for the height options, you have two options at either 90 or 83 inches tall, and for that, we recommend going with the tallest rack that you can fit in your space. Now that alone is more than many other racks in a similar category offer, but we take it further still.
Let's start with the attachment options. Every attachment features composite liners anywhere it makes contact with the rack or your barbell, eliminating that metal-on-metal wear and helping you keep your equipment looking new for longer. Most attachments also come in a metallic black finish, giving the entire setup a cohesive and streamlined look. While there are several attachment options available, the essentials come standard with your purchase, so there's no guesswork on your end.
First up is the J-cups, where you rack your bar for movements like squats or presses. The standard option is the flat sandwich J-cup, and we chose these because they offer superior strength and protection for your barbell knurling, as well as the paint on your rack uprights.
Next, we're on to the safeties. For this rack, we're starting you with our flip-down safeties, which are a great option because they are strong, versatile, and very easy to adjust. To adjust them, you simply remove that mag pin, flip them up, and slide them out. Then you align them at your new desired height, ensuring that it's level. And then you flip it down, put that mag pin back in, and then you're good to go. They also have a composite liner on the top, similar to the material that's on your J-cups, which helps protect your barbell knurling. But it also provides a good way to do an exercise like heavy rack pulls.
And for the pull-up bar, we are providing you with a multi-grip pull-up bar. This bar provides multiple grip options for wide grip pull-ups, similar to what you'd find on a lat pull-down bar, but also pronated or supinated, neutral, or angled grip pull-ups. And unlike the rest of the attachments, the multi-grip pull-up bar has a grippy matte black powder coat, so whether you're doing pull-ups, leg raises, or any other hanging work, your hands won't be slipping off at the end of a hard set.
Next, you need a place to store all of the weights that go on the bar. So this rack comes with built-in weight storage just a few short steps away from your barbell. Each side has 4 weight horns, which is plenty for a few pairs of larger plates down low and smaller plates up top.
The next feature and attachment isn't so obvious at first glance, but it can be a game changer, and it is found along the bottom cross member. So because we designed this from the ground up to be a cohesive unit, it has specific holes right where they need to be. Holes up front for the Smith machine, and 2 holes right here in the middle for our Rep X Cleva Adroit landmine attachment. Because having a landmine attachment is one of the most underrated things for a home gym, and it opens up a ton of movement variety, like hack squats or Cossack squats for the legs, kneeling presses and rows for the upper body, and rotational exercises for the core.
Okay, now let's take it back and talk about the stainless steel uprights. So there are 2 main reasons we're providing you with the option to only have stainless steel front uprights. First, and most importantly, is because stainless steel uprights pair perfectly with the trolleys on the cable attachment. The trolley slides smoothly up and down the uprights, and because they have no coating, they're a little more durable than the powder-coated uprights. And the second reason is because stainless steel is expensive. So by providing you with only 1 pair, we can give you one of the main benefits of stainless steel without all the cost of having stainless steel on uprights where the benefits don't matter as much.
Okay, now that does it for the main portion of your rack. And with those attachments alone, you are set for just about any workout you would want to do. But there are some important additions you can add to provide even more value to your workouts.
When it comes to safeties, you have an additional option if you'd like to replace your flip downs or add a second pair, strap safeties. These are made with a heavy-duty strap, which can be a little less jarring on your barbell if you have to bail on a lift or when you're doing rack pulls from them. They also have the added benefit of allowing you to offset the height between the front and the back. For example, you can set the front of the straps higher than the back so that if you bail on a squat, the bar rolls forward and away from your body, reducing the chance of it making contact with your back.
The next attachment is a full-length leg roller. Now, having a leg roller, whether at a shorter length or a full length that goes all the way across your rack can open up a ton of functionality out of your rack. The main benefit here on the altitude rack is that it pairs perfectly with the cable attachment, allowing you to sit on a bench and hold your legs down while performing lat pull downs.
However, that's not all you can do with it. We have found it has some advantages when being used for other exercises as well. So for example, because it's heavy duty enough, it can be used as a back support for hip thrusts, which is a little more comfortable than using a bench. You can also use it to support your back leg during Bulgarian split squats. And when it's mounted low, it works perfectly for holding your legs in place during Nordic curls. And when you're finished, it stores vertically on that upright using the mag pin, keeping it off the floor and out of the way.
The last optional attachment is going to be our drop-in dip bars. These will provide you with a rock-solid way to do dips in your rack, and because of the drop-in design, these do look a little different than what is typically offered for rack-attached dip bars, but with that, this drop-in design is going to be much more sturdy because the harder you push down on them, the tighter they'll be pressed up against the rack, creating more stability so you can focus on the best mind-muscle connection possible.
Additionally, these are similar to the pull-up bar in that they have that grippy matte black powder coat so that when your hands get sweaty during your workout, you won't be slipping off of those dip bars.
And even though they're called dip bars, they can also be useful for other exercises, specifically ab work. These bars can be great for doing either straight or bent knee leg raises and even L-sits. This brings even more functionality to your rack and variety to your training.
So with that last attachment, we conclude our product overview of the Altitude Series rack and some of its rack attachments.
So as always, leave a like and drop a comment below because your feedback and questions are always welcome. If you want to learn more about other Altitude Series products, check them out at the link in the description. And if you want the latest insider info on Rep and our new products, then be sure to follow our official Rep Fitness Community Facebook group. If you have any other questions about anything Rep, please don't hesitate to reach out to our Colorado-based customer support team.